Okay, so we're continuing our series on amateur errors, and this week is really important. This is something you have to start doing now and you'll get better at it as you go. What we're talking about is reading lies. Now, reading lies is a critical part of the game. It's really going to determine what you can and what you can't do, and to play them sort of accordingly is going to really help you manage your game and stop making those silly errors which are costing you shots. So we've hit winter here in Joburg, and we're going to deal this week with the three most common winter lies. Okay, so the three most common things we get here are our hard pan lies, our sort of dry dusty lies where everything sort of died away. Alright, obviously we know the cuckoo is quite thick and resistant, but as it dies off, so its resistance dies as well. So we tend to get those dead grass lies. So the other thing I just want you to think about before we go into that is also just understand that the clubs will react with the lies differently and will suit the lies differently. So your shorter clubs with the sharper edge and the natural steeper angle of attack will cut more, okay, bounce less, and then your longer clubs with more bounce and a naturally shallower angle of attack, okay, they will bounce more. So figure out whether you need more cut or more bounce and play the shot accordingly. Alright, so our hard pan lies, okay, basically we're going to need a little more cut there. Alright, there's not going to be cushion under the ball to get the club underneath. So we're going to play for the ball to come naturally a little bit low out the face, maybe a groove or two low. The trajectory is going to come out a little bit lower, okay, and you're going to lose a little bit of carry distance. Alright, the same will apply to your chip shots. They'll come out a little bit lower, and obviously then just roll out that a little bit as well. Right, then we've got our dusty lies, okay, similar in a way to a fairway bunker shot. Just try and work out whether you think some sand will be caught between the club and the golf ball. Alright, if you think that this is a possibility, then you want to play it like a fairway bunker shot. So we're going to move that ball position forward just a little bit. Alright, really sort of shallow angle of attack and try and pick it off the top. Don't even bother with taking a divot. Again, we're going to allow the ball to come a little lower out the face, okay, and change your club accordingly. And then last, our dead cuckoo lies. Right, now these can often appear to be quite nice, alright, nice and fluffy and ready, alright, but because the cuckoo is now dead, what happens is the club actually just slides straight underneath the ball. So instead of getting that sort of hot flyer that you get in the summertime, what tends to happen is the ball comes out a little bit deader than a flyer, so even deader than that. You don't get a lot of the club on the golf ball. Alright, so it's going to sort of drop out a little bit, not quite carry as far, but then obviously will roll out. So it's playable even with your chip shots. You just got to be confident, okay, and allow yourself to make the adjustments with your club selection. Okay, so read those lies, plot your way, and change your tactics and your club accordingly, right, to save yourself some shots during the round.